Super Mayhem.
Hello friends, it's Tim here again from Super Mayhem. Oh! And today we are going to be taking a different look at our good old plumber friend, Super Mario. Sure, we all know and love the bright colourful characters that inhabit the Mushroom Kingdom, and naturally we all love the games they exist in. However, as life itself is a duality between good and bad, black and white, light and darkness, everything, no matter how wholesome, can have a bad side. What follows, my friends, is a tale so steeped in mystery and the macabre that it may very well be true. Or maybe just figments of overheard conversations, bits of online hysteria and misinterpretations. Whatever the case may be, this story is sure to creep the pants off you and have you saying Mamma Mia due to these hidden horrors. So go ahead and smash that like and subscribe with notifications on before you get too afraid and turn off your computer and start looking for your mother. Because today, my friends, we are delving into the deep web of Super Mario. I'm talking creepypastas. This creepypasta is simply named Mario, all in caps, so you know it's good. There is quite a lot of detail known about this scary story, and it does involve a certain amount of demonic flavour, eloquently described by a Mario fangamer. So, what is it? Well, it's actually a Super Mario World ROM hack that is floating around the internet and was posted by the user Adam on SMW Central. However, the creator of this patch was made by the user named Mario, who simply had a Mario character as their avatar without a face. To make this even weirder, this user would become inactive for long periods of time, only to surface with something new and terrifying every few months or so until the account was disabled. The description of this hack/patch is, as you play the role of Super Mario Plumber, verify that you are beautiful, Purinetsu Tsuru. Again, Bowser kidnapped the evil king. It is your job to save her. This hack includes 6 levels of very long. I'm not sure what the heck Purinetsu Tsuru, or however you pronounce it is, but it sounds pretty intense. Our gamer goes on to tell his story about playing this evil thing, and I'll do my best to summarise it and set the scene for you. One late night when this gamer was bored, he came across this Super Mario World hack, and laughed at its weird description. Nevertheless, he decided to play the game. The title screen was simple, no dates, no hacker names, just simply Mario. Thinking this was weird, he went further into the game. The zip file generated 2 files. One, a simple text file called 3007014, and the IPS file. When he opened the text file, it was full of garbled nonsense, but hiding near the top of the .txt was a piece of English mixed in. Find me, find me, find me, find me. An unnerving discovery by this gamer, to say the least. Someone at SMW Central was actually able to convert this text file into a partial image and do a reverse lookup on Google. What they found is completely obscene. Upon playing the game, this unfortunate soul found that the colour palette was just wrong. Super Mario is known to be a bright and vibrant game, but this hack was just dull in colour. Red seemed to be tinted grey, and the overall appearance of the game was just unsettling. Starting a new game, this man was met with a small introduction to the game, not that unusual until you take a closer look. Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Mario is at it again. This kinda clearly lays out that the antagonist is actually Mario, and not Bowser in this game. The game map itself presented as normal. Same maps and level patterns, but there was small changes to the level names themselves, such as Yoshi's house being replaced with simply Yoshi's. When our gamer entered this stage, all the loving home, the birds, and the trees were gone. Instead, there is a message box, which spits out a bunch of binary code and is signed by Yoshi himself. Apparently, if you decipher this binary, it reads Notepad. I guess it was trying to direct you to the eerie message hiding in the zip. Suspense building, and going on further the first level, its name is Never Come Back. Not something you would normally see in a Mario game, but being a hack, the gamer was expecting some kind of Kaizo Mario styled gameplay, where everything is out to get you. Well, this is kinda the case, but not in the Kaizo style. Tensions raised and headphones set reasonably high, upon entering level 105, he was met with a blasting sound of Bowser's flying clown machine before Peach falls out. Imagine sitting in the dark, all alone, being teased and tormented by this weird Mario hack. This thought alone gives me goosebumps. The game played like normal after that for a while. Apart from not being able to pick up the Dragon/Yoshi coins, regular coins were missing, blocks had already been hit, there were no enemies, pipes couldn't be gone down, and even the Bullet Bills were missing too. It was kinda like Mario had already been through the game. If we remember back to the intro screen, maybe Mario had already been there before? What had he done to Dinosaur Land? What had he done to the princess? The gamer was starting to ponder what he had got himself into. Venturing further into this level, the gamer came across a message box. Thinking it was just a leftover remnant of the original game, he hit it, only to be met with the message, "Point of advice, I hate you." Naturally, the gamer started to think whoever created this monstrosity was a warped and perverted individual. Who would make such a game with a message like this? Apart from some unreachable blocks and a fire flower, our gamer friend completed the level without any further disturbances. The yellow switch palace was pretty much normal too, except when you were in the world map, the rest of Yoshi's Island was gone. All that was left in its place was a Boo ghost floating around. Not that spooky on its own, but when you throw in the overall tone of the game, it added to the feeling of uneasiness of the game so far. Now reaching level 104, the colours of the game had changed once more. Just a subtle change, but enough to let you know you weren't playing the original Super Mario World. Ignoring the lined up Koopas that give you a free 1-up, our gamer proceeds to the question mark block that contains the first Yoshi. When he hit the block, however, he was met with the message, "Hooray, thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi, on my way to rescue my friends. Mario trapped me in that egg." At this point the gamer writes, and I quote, "The author had me hooked with his sick little game, and like any other idiot, I took the bait and kept coming back for more." Further on from the Yoshi block was another message box, in its usual location. Hesitant but intrigued, our gamer friend couldn't help but hit it. This one read, "But is there anything I can do to change your mind?" What the hell is going on in this game? Change your mind? About playing the game? About finishing the level? What does this demented game want me to do? The gamer found himself asking. Is it speaking directly to me, or is it a part of this hack? The gamer recites, "As I progressed further, I found out that I was right. All vegetation was now gone, and nothing was left at all, save a few enemies, like chucks and moles and such. Even the pipes were gone." I came across another message box. Like all the other times before, I decided to hit it. I was greeted with yet another cryptic message. The message itself read, "Point of advice, this is the selfish way out." Continuing to question himself and why he was playing the game, this message block really creeped our gamer friend out. Combined with the terrible cold in his room, he seemed to be delving down a weird rabbit hole of the developer's creation. Stuck in this mad person's nightmare, our trembling gamer continued through the empty levels and weird colour palettes, the loving Mario game well gone from where he was. Speeding along to the map, the level names jumped around and he ended up in the level Yoshi's Island 7, which was a completely frozen barren wasteland of emptiness and black. Nothing at all was in this uneasy level, which just simply contained the goal at the end of a long stretch of running, further tormenting the player. Finally reaching what is normally named Number 1 Iggy's Castle, it was changed to Number 1 Go Back. A welcoming name if I ever heard one. Inside the castle again it was completely empty. There was some weird bluish black lava hanging from the ceiling. There were goalposts largely separated that appeared as pillars, and as the gamer continued through the level, there was an increasing amount of message blocks. All empty but signed by Yoshi. There was an exception though. One of the message blocks read, "Don't you think you've caused enough trouble?" What on earth had Mario done here? Our gamer quotes, "I was feeling more depressed than scared at this point, to be honest, and I had no idea what to expect next." Entering a door, the gamer thought it was the end of the game. There was a small stretch of platform, followed by what looked like a pit. It was at this point that our gamer friend was ready to jump and commit suicide, finally happy to be done with the game. But the developer wasn't finished toying with him yet. Instead of the auto-scrolling level pushing him into the pit, he just moved across the invisible floor, further unsettling our friend. Ready for it to all end and allow him to get on with life and start feeling happy again, he was fooled once more, with the boss door simply leading to the regular Iggy boss. Given what he had been through, this was just weird. Easily defeating Iggy and the usual music sounding, and egg rescuing ensued, but the game message was just demented. It read, "Victim number 1. Eyeballs were unable to be found. The victim was lying on her carpet. Causes of death unknown. Hand marks with unidentifiable fingerprints were found all over the corpse." This is surely taking a fun game, albeit a hack, way too far. This is just disturbing. The gamer quotes, "Who the hell was the victim? Why were her eyeballs gouged out? And just what could have made those unidentifiable fingerprints that were found on her body? Was this Mario's doing? Is that what the author was trying to tell me? And furthersome, was the girl Princess Toadstool?" Strangely, the path to Donut Plains appeared on the map. It hadn't been visible previously. Our strong-willed gamer took the path and entered what should have been the first level of our new map. Immediately he was met with a message box telling him there's no way out of here, and to fly away. These contradicting messages were just another way of toying with our gamer, as there was no feather to fly away, and only the path ahead that may or may not allow him to leave. Proceeding along and making a jump, our gamer found himself stuck in this weird area with an invisible wall that seemed like a dead end. Then all of a sudden, there was the going down the pipe sound, and Mario was making the animation of going down a pipe. Except there was no pipe there. It was all a bit strange. Again, proceeding further into the depths of hell, our friend found a room with concrete blocks for flooring, and immediately received a mushroom. This seemed a bit weird, but then moving forward he was greeted by many tiny doors that he could now not access because of the mushroom. The developer was one twisted individual. Our gamer friend reached the dead end, and the pipe glitch happened again and he started to descend into darkness. Desperate for an end, the gamer landed in a small room what happened to be a pit and a wall. Naturally, with nothing else there, he jumped down the pit, only to find that there was a solid bottom to it. Trying everything, eventually Mario slowly did another pipe transition downwards off the screen. Expecting something else to happen, the gamer waited. And waited. Pressing buttons, start, select, anything. But nothing worked. Just a black screen. This was the end. Mario had died. Our gamer friend leaves us with this message. If you feel daring enough, you too can witness my tale firsthand. Remember guys, it's only a hack. It can't hurt you. Or can it?